Hi, welcome to the galley. In the galley today, another one of those summertime salads that you can pop in the refrigerator and pull out whenever you need something for lunch or an easy quick dinner for something that you're pulling off the grill to pair with it. Today's is a beautiful pasta salad. And remember, when you're picking out your pasta, you want a pasta that does not say enriched. So this one doesn't say enriched, and the only ingredients is going to be durum wheat or semolina. That's all you want. Now, one thing I find with the pasta that's not been enriched, it does take a little bit longer to cook. So this one actually says 14 minutes. I'm going to check it in about 12 because we're going to pull it out a little bit before it's done. While you're waiting on your pasta to cook, get your dressing going. I'm going to do the zest and the juice of 1 lemon. And I am going to do this in the food processor, but you could also do this with your immersion blender. Or if you wanted to, just give it a good shake. I'm going to do a teaspoon of kosher salt and a half a teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper. So I'm going to do a tablespoon and a half of a spicy brown or a Dijon mustard, and then a tablespoon of either honey or maple syrup. Now, in the recipe, I call for red wine vinegar. I don't have any. I'm using white wine vinegar, but honestly, you could do balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar, whichever kind of vinegar you like. So I'm going to do a third cup of my white wine vinegar and a teaspoon of dried oregano. I don't have any oregano, so I'm using basil. So that just shows you how easy it is to customize these dressings to how you like. And I almost forgot I have a smashed clove of garlic. I want to give this an initial whirl just to get it going and make sure that salt is dissolved. So now I'm going to add my oil. Now I could motor run and have it slowly added, but this is kind of squirting out. So I'm going to take the easy route and just dump my 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil in there. If you're doing it with the immersion blender, same thing, just dump it all in there and go. Now the pasta's still cooking, but we're going to get all of our vegetables chopped up. I have a cup to 2 cups of baby spinach. So I have 1 yellow squash, and I'm going to dice that up. You could also do a zucchini, or you could do squash and zucchini. I'm just going to kind of cut around that center and then just give this a nice bite-sized chop into our bowl. Kim, are you watching? My friend Kim, who lives in England, we were roommates a long time ago, and we met bartending together. And she came home one night from work and said, "I met the boy I'm going to marry." And I said, "Well, of course you did." And curled up and went to sleep. And she was right. She met this beautiful English boy, and they've been married, I don't know, Cam, what, 26 years now? And the one thing that they do not have in England that she misses is yellow squash. So zucchini, Cam, since you don't have the yellow squash. I've got a cucumber. I am going to peel my cucumber. And again, just like with our squash, we're going to cut this up into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to cut around so people don't have the seeds. 1 red bell pepper, a cup of cherry tomatoes, either cut in half or quartered, depending on their size. Now, let me tell you what I do with my pasta and why I pulled it out a minute or 2 early. Because I don't rinse my pasta under cold water. And the reason for this is those starches have accumulated on your pasta. And when you rinse it in cold water, you rinse that away. Well, that's like kind of like sticky glue. And I want that because it's going to help your marinade, dressing, whatever you're putting in your pasta salad, stick to it. So I don't want to rinse it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a sheet tray. I'm going to toss it in just a little bit of our dressing, just so it doesn't stick together. And I'm putting it on the sheet tray because it has lots of room to breathe and to cool off. But this is going to cook for another minute or 2 when I don't rinse it off. And you can pop it in the refrigerator if you want to rush it. But I'm just going to put it out here. And while it's cooling off, I'm going to finish our last few ingredients. So I have some banana peppers here, one of my favorites. I'm just going to give them a really quick rough chop. I don't know, I might have a half a cup here. You can put as many as you like. They're one of my favorite things. Hopefully, the plan is I'm going home next week and the farm stands are going to start to have banana peppers. And I desperately need some on the boat, so I can't wait to can some. I'm going to chiffonade on about 8 to 10 basil leaves, and then we're going to add that cooled pasta in and our dressing. Now, this is one of those salads that's definitely better the next day. All those flavors get to come together, and that pasta soaks up all of that vinaigrette. Now, there's obviously a ton of ideas that you can pair this salad with. Anything that you're pulling off the grill, this is going to make the perfect salad for that. Today I'm doing mine with some swordfish that I've seasoned with some Old Bay seasoning, and I'm going to top that with some of that Old Bay compound butter and let that just melt down into the fish. And here you have it, another great, easy summertime salad. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you later. Bye.